fine.
So what does your mother think about this little trip of ours?
She thinks I'm going to get preyed on by cabin crew.
Fortunately, most of them are gay.
That's luck.
I'll have to go to a briefing. Marco here would be delighted to look after you for 15 minutes, wouldn't you, Marco?
Dad, I don't need babysitting.
Actually, I've got an assessment with Jim.
I'm sure you can find time to show Georgina around. The viewing gallery, perhaps. I'll be 15 minutes. I'm sure I can rely upon you, Marco, to look after my daughter.
Marco, you don't look Italian.
My parents went to Italy on their honeymoon.
Hello? Who's this?
Georgina.
This is Jason. Listen, Jace, I'm supposed to look after, but I've got my assessment with James in about 10 minutes.
It's all right, mate. You go. I'm sure I can find something to entertain her with. Right. Better crack on with the Jason Murdoch tour then, shall we?
The airport was originally used as a wartime airbase for the US Air Force in the Second World War. It's got one of the longest runways in the country, and if all goes according to plan, the new terminal building should open in 2004.
Finished.
Yep. That concludes the Jason Murdoch tour.
You better check in. Might not end your flight after all. 10 minutes late for my briefing.
Jason,
Go.
I've been paging you.
Yeah, slight medical problem. Weren't you in the briefing?
Because the flight was delayed. Went tech in Paris. I'd ask you who your little friend was if I didn't know already. Playing with fire, aren't you?
Don't know what you mean.
Goldilocks? She's Captain Beardsley's pride and joy. His 17-year-old daughter.
Fuck. Here you go, mate. Cheers. Not so fast. I believe I have to thank you for giving Georgina a guided tour of the airport. Very public-spirited of you.
Oh, no problem, Captain. She's a bright girl.
One word of caution. I've spent a large fortune on my daughter, making sure she doesn't have to mix with grubby little oiks like you. Don't even think about seeing her down route.
Well, the thought couldn't be further from my mind.
Don't fancy Jason as son-in-law material, then?
Just keep your eyes on the road.
Gear down, flap 15, and the landing checklist, please.
Gear down. Flap 15.
Cabin crew, 20 minutes to landing.
Bugger, look at that. It might clear if we recycle the gear, do you agree?
Okay, gear up.
Gear up.
I've seen you sniffing around the skipper's pride and joy. You ought to steer well clear. Richard will have your balls.
Too late. His daughter got there first. Well, what's life worth if you can't take a few risks? Aye. Undercarriage has been retracted.
You want to watch Richard doesn't do that to you. Thanks. Okay, just raise your legs for me. Any better?
Oh, yeah, much, thanks. Thanks for moving me.
That's all right. Can't leave you all squashed up in this condition. It's because we need the toilets too, I remember.
Have you been through this?
He's nearly 6.
Oh, he's gorgeous.
His name's Louis.
Still no joy.
Thanks. Okay, I think we should go around.
I agree. Go around, flap 5.
Flap 5. Fresh 105. We have a landing gear problem. We're going around.
Roger, Mayday. Fresh 105. Emergency services alerted and standing by.
Roger, Tower. I reckon we have about 20 minutes of fuel to play with before we eat into our reserves. Time to flip the old bitch switch. Senior member of the cabin crew to the flight deck immediately, please. Morning, darling. Slight snag. I need you to go and look at the undercarriage and tell me if you can see whether the landing gear is locked or not.
You serious?
There's a pressure-proof window under the carpet. If you look down at the wheel, you'll see 3 red lines. If they're all lined up, then the wheel is locked and we're fine.
And if they're not?
I need you to be fairly sharpish. I'm going to make an announcement to the passengers. Ladies and gentlemen, as I'm sure you've noticed, we've decided not to...
Is this coming up?
Start making the checks.
We've just joined a holding pattern south of the airport while...
Malcolm, can I just ask you to help me with rubbernecks while I check under the floor section? Excuse me, madam. Can I just ask you to move for 1 moment while I check the seat? Thank you very much. Thank you. Malcolm, a moment, please. Excuse me, can I just ask you to sit back in your seat? Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Is everything okay?
Nothing your old man can't handle.
I make our fuel enough for 8 minutes. What's keeping her? Come on, Janis.
Well,
It's hard to tell.
in your opinion?
Almost.
Thank you.
Everything is all right.
It's fine.
Almost. What kind of an answer is almost?
Marco checked as well.
How much fuel?
5 minutes.
Right. Well, we're out of time.
What about the landing gear?
We have to assume the wheel isn't locked. We'll have to alert the tower to a full emergency landing. Janis, if you could brief the crew in emergency procedures, and I'll talk to the passengers. Janis, if you could tell my daughter that everything will be fine, and tell her I love her. Palmer Tower, Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. This is Fresh 105 requesting clearance for full emergency landing.
So what's the story?
The undercarriage is down, but they're not sure whether it's locked in position or not.
So when we try and land, we could just...
Let's keep positive and get on with our jobs. I'll make an announcement shortly. I'd like you 3 to get in your safety positions.
We've checked out our technical fault, and unfortunately it now appears we have a problem with one of our wheel locking mechanisms. Would you please give your cabin crew your fullest attention as they run through emergency procedures?
Let's just remember that the safest cabin is the calmest cabin. So for their sake, this is just routine. Nothing to worry about. Start thinking about ABPs. Do you understand?
Able-bodied persons. Back up in case we...
That's right. Time to put that training into practice. This is an emergency announcement. I repeat, this is an emergency announcement. It may shortly be necessary to make an emergency landing. Please listen very carefully to the following instructions. Adopt the brace position when you hear the command, brace, brace.
Well done, John. Thank you. I have control.
Would you like to bring your seat forward, please, sir?
Chill out, mate. It's all right. Happens all the time, this.
Jace, don't bullshit me. My dad's the pilot, remember?
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be fine, all right?
Yeah, I can help.
All right, come with me.
I can't get my head between my knees.
It's all right. Just do the best that you can. Nothing's going to happen to you, baby. Or you. Okay? I promise.
Okay, look, if I'm incapacitated, you open the door using this lever here, right? And then the chute...
And I release it by pulling the red tag on the door frame.
Yeah, good.
1,000 feet.
Visual.
Mayday, Fresh 105, commencing our approach to land. Cabin crew, take your seats for landing.
Get ready to call for brace position.
Right.
I'm going to put it down gently onto the port main gear first, and then ease her onto the starboard main gear as the speed drops off. If it doesn't hold, then at least we'll reduce the risk of fire.
Understood.
We get 1 shot at this. If I put it down too hard and that gear doesn't hold...
200 feet. Stand by to brace. 100 feet. 50. Brace, brace, brace.
Brace, brace! Brace, brace, brace!
We'll be okay. We'll be okay.
Well, congratulations, Mr. Bryson, on your first successful emergency landing. Ladies and gentlemen, we have now landed at Palmer International Airport.
You okay?
Shit. What was that? Better check on the passengers.
Well, that's it. I'm becoming a nun.
Hey! What up, guys? Bet you were cacking yourself, weren't you? God, yeah. Change your trousers for Marco.
As soon as we've done here, I'd like you three to come with me, please.
Oh, great. Gonna get held up now, all that debriefing bollocks.
I just wanted to say thank you so much for everything. And give Louis a kiss from me, OK?
Well,
thank you.
you're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.
Louis? Where's Louis?
And just for the record, I will be mentioning in my report how well you three handled the situation, with a calm professionalism that's a credit to the airline.
Wow. Was that a compliment?
I've also arranged for standby crew to cover your remaining sectors, so you will get the next 24 hours off.
Result?
Now, as you all know, there will be counselling available, should any of you suffer any post-trauma effects. It's nothing to be ashamed of.
I'm okay, I think.
Jason?
Well, yeah, nothing a few shots of tequila won't sort out. Get straight back on the horse, that's what I say. Talking of which...
Got a bit hairy back there, didn't it? I know it's a tad irregular, Janis, but purely medicinal.
Or maybe just this one thing.
Nice one. I say we hit the town and get completely wankered. Given we're not flying till tomorrow.
You coming, Janis?
I've got paperwork to do.
Well, you've got to come, hasn't she?
Yeah. Yeah, you should. I really do have some work to do, thank you.
Cheers.
For what it's worth, I thought you were brilliant up there.
Cheers.
Cheers, Marco. Well done.
Hey, come on.
Just go. I'll catch you up.
All right.
Hiya, Mum. It's me. Is Louis there? Okay. Hi, baby. Is Mum here? How are you? I just thought I'd call and see if you're okay. Yeah. 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 Listen, I've got to go. I'll call you when I get to the hotel, okay? Mommy loves you. I love you. Okay? Love you too. Bye.
Sorry. I didn't mean to intrude. You okay?
I'm fine, thank you. Little brother.
Say him again?
Yeah?
I think you've had quite enough already, darling. So, Lehann, what about you? What went through your mind?
She's probably wondering whether she had her knickers on for St. Peter.
Ha ha.
What about you, Marco? Think you'd have been going to hell?
He's already there, and he's permanently rostered with Janis.
She's not so bad, you know.
Ooh.
Bit of post-traumatic stress there, mate. I'm going for Slash.
I reckon Marco's got a soft spot for Janis.
Hey, this is the gents.
Why are you avoiding me, Jason?
I'm not.
Is it Dad? Does he scare you?
No, I'm not scared of your dad.
Is it her? Is she your girlfriend?
Lehann, no.
Then what? Have I done something to offend you? Because a few hours ago you can keep your hands off me, and now you won't even look me in the eye. I mean, you do fancy me.
George, just don't pressure me, all right? I need to chill out. I'll see you later when your dad's gone to bed. Okay?
I have a room booked for Steele, please.
Miss or Mrs.?
Ms.
Okay.
Does it matter? I have a room for Steele, Janis Steele, S-T-E-E-L. Seis habitaciones reservadas bajo fresh.
Fresh? Yes. We have 6 rooms. But they already check in.
They can't have.
Mr. Murdoch, Mr. Bailey, Señorita Evans, Señor Bryson, Señor Beardsley, and Señorita Beardsley.
Great. So what you've actually done is you've given my room, which is set aside for fresh crew, you've given that to the pilot's freeloading teenage daughter. Yeah, that's what's happened. Fucking hell. Right, I tell you what, we'll forget about that. Now, can you just give me a room?
And who is paying?
Well, the airline, obviously. Listen. 3 hours ago, I was facing an emergency landing. Have you any idea what that is? So I don't think that the airline are going to be quibbling over who is paying for my room. Right. This is the number of the airline. Can you phone them and verify this for me, please?
Excuse me, one moment, please. Yes, we have a room, a suite, but we have to clean it. It will be ready in maybe half an hour?
Fine. I'll get something to eat while I'm waiting.
Ah.
What's the problem now?
Lunch finish at 3.
Well, I don't want lunch. I just want something to eat.
The restaurant is closed.
You're avoiding me.
No, I'm not.
Liar. Don't pretend nothing happened.
Well, what do you reckon happened then?
Well, I'm not sure. But all I know now is you're chasing Richard's 9-year-old daughter.
She's 17. And if you must know, I'm not chasing her, all right?
So...
So nothing. I don't know. It was just one of those things. Heat at the moment.
Right.
Gracias.
Carlos. Hi, it's Janis. Janis Steele. Hi, how are you? Yeah, good. Listen, I was just wondering if... Right. No, that's fine. Sure. All right, yeah.
Mrs. Steele, Senora, your table for dinner is now ready.
Stuffy table.
Janice, are you okay?
You fine?
Here, let me help you.
I just said that I'm fine. Can you just leave me alone, please?
Janis!
Hey, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, that's a nasty cut.
It's just a scratch. I'll be fine.
Well, I'll help you back to your hotel.
You really don't have to.
I want to.
Into my room, charge. Come on, guys.
I'm coming.
Here we go. Please find the ensuite bathroom to your left, opening onto the master bedroom, and of course the minibar. Drink, mate.
I never did get a chance to thank you.
Just doing my job. No different from you. Your little brother, you're really close.
Don't you have anybody important you want to call? A family or
No, not really.
mother? Father?
No, my dad left when we were 6. And my mum, well, she's a different story altogether.
Here we go, then. Get these down here. Whiskey and coke for the gentleman, something fruity and sugary for the lady. I call it long, slow splat up against the runway.
Thank you, Marco. You can go now.
That needs to be cleaned. I'll just get some water. You've got your eye, too. It's not so bad.
Why are you doing this?
Because I want to help you.
Hey.
Please.
It's okay.
Sorry, Marco. Don't know what came over me. Oh. I'd appreciate it if you didn't mention this evening to anybody.
You don't always have to be superhuman, you know. You were incredible today.
In my position, people expect me to set an example.
Not always.
Pass. 1, 2, 3, pass. 1, 2, 3, pass. 1, 2, 3, pass. 1, 2, 3, pass.
It's too loud. What do you mean, pass? 1, 2, 3. Right, that's it. Tommy, that's got to be done about this.
What are you doing, you idiot?
Just give me a helmet. Got it.
Thank you very much. Right, I'm going round now for official police caution. Good evening, sir. I have had a complaint from the hotel that you have been making too much noise.
Jetzt, Papa, jetzt halt mal ganz ruhig.
I must warn you, sir, anything what you say may be taken down in my book here and used against you in a court of
Setz deinen Hut
law.
ab, kurz rein und hau ab und geh das andere Zimmer. Wiedersehen. Tschüss. 5-1.
Right, well, gonna make my way back to my room.
I'll walk back with you.
You haven't got to go.
Have fun.
You're, playing with fire.
I'm sorry.
Hey, it's fine. After the day you've had.
It's only just starting to hit me now.
It's okay.
I wonder why I do this job.
Times like this, you wonder why any of us do it. He's not your little brother, is he, Louis?
How did you know?
Hunch, I suppose.
Emma is the only other person that knows.
Don't worry, I won't tell anyone.
He could have lost me for good today. And you know what? He'd have been absolutely fine. I sometimes think he'd be better off without me.
No.
You're not such a bastard after all.
Bad press. Probably deserve it, though.
Would you stay with me? Just for a while?
Do I have to?
Wow.
Is it that amazing to find out that I don't have ice cubes between my legs?
What?
I do know what they say about me.
Yeah, well, they're wrong. Why aren't you married?
Because I know too much about married men. There was somebody once, pilot. Wasn't much older than you are now, actually, when I first met him. He swore that he loved me, of course, but he couldn't leave his wife because of the kids. So I spent every birthday, every Christmas on my own for 5 lousy years. Then I found out that he was also screwing 2 of the other girls from the same airline. Oh well. At least he had the satisfaction of pouring a full pot of coffee over his bollocks.
And because of that one guy, you gave up on men?
Not entirely. Anyway, you're full of surprises. First time I met you, I felt sure you batted for Will O'Brien's team.
All the time I've been having these mad fantasies about you and you've been thinking I was gay.
Fantasies? What fantasies?
You don't want to know.
Oh, yes, I do.
Easy, Tiger. a drink?
Now? No.
I just need to... Sorry.
It's Dad, isn't it? Jace, he won't find out. He thinks I'm the Virgin Flipping Mary anyway. Jace? Jason? Jason? Jason, are you okay?
Aye, aye. Undercarriage has been retracted.
I repeat, this is an emergency announcement.
200 feet. Stand by to brace.
Brace, brace!
Lee? Lee, can you open up? Lee? Jason?
John, wake up. It's Jason.
So?
We can't find you here.
Why?
Why do you think? What if Emma finds out? Come on. Quick, get on the balcony.
Yeah, this is stupid.
What's wrong? Jace?
Lee, are you okay?
Fine.
No side effects or anything?
No? Are you okay?
Yeah. It's just...
You just fell asleep, that's all. Gee. Great.
I don't get it. What's the big problem anyway?
Hello? In case you've forgotten, Emma's my best friend. What if he tells her you stayed the night?
Even if something had happened between us, what would Emma care anyway? She's married.
Hold on a second. You want Emma to find out, don't you? You want to make her jealous. You really are a bastard after all.
It was you who asked me to stay. Remember?
Get out! Come on, just get out!
Morning. Hey.
You need to get up. Wait 10 minutes and then make sure that nobody sees you. Nobody.
I don't want to think you're ashamed of me.
10 minutes.
Morning, Pops.
I called for you.
Did you? I must have been in the shower.
Looking tired, Jason.
Yeah, a bit of a late one, you know?
Here, let me. Ah! I find you've laid a finger on my daughter. It won't be your hand I burn.
Jace, you've got it totally wrong about me and John.
Like I care.
Jason? Listen, about what you were saying. If you've got a problem, you should speak to Janis.
I'm fine, thank you.
What do you think you're doing?
Having my breakfast.
No,
Excuse me?
not here. Marco, let me explain something to you. What happened last night was a one-off. A fleeting aberration. People behave strangely after traumatic events.
Behave strangely.
Marco, I have a position. It's called being your boss, and what happened is not compatible with that. Last night was a one-off, which we will both forget about. Something that neither of us will ever mention again. Do I make myself clear?
Are you threatening me, Janis?
You're a bright boy, Marco. You figure it out.
Fine.
Gracias. Whoa, Janis will have your balls. The bus is outside, mate.
Is it the same plane?
What?
The plane we're going back on, is it the same one?
Well, I expect so.
So the same thing could go wrong?
Jason, nothing did go wrong. It was either a faulty bit of wiring or a light bulb that was on the blink. But they fixed it overnight. Kind of electrical problems happen all the time. You haven't got a problem with flying, have you?
No.
Well, then, look, is this something to do with Lehann? Because I don't...
No, she can do whatever she wants. Just give us a minute, yeah? Hola. If I want to go to London, but not flying?
Not flying?
Yeah. How can I get there, and quanto costa?
You will need to take the ferry from Parma to Barcelona. It's about 7 hours. But you missed it for today. Then train from Barcelona...
Jason! Where the hell have you been? God, you look a disgrace. Where's your luggage?
Upstairs.
Well, get it now. I'll check you out. 2 minutes, Jason, and I'm counting. Hola. I'd like the bill for Jason Murdoch, please.
That's fine, thank you. You're on the left-hand side.
Jason?
Just not feeling too clever.
Good morning.
You overdid it
Thank
last
you.
night.
Morning.
Don't expect
No,
any
that
sympathy
is
from
not
me.
it, honestly.
I can still smell the alcohol on your breath. Now, if you're not fit to crew, you take off that badge and you fly back as a passenger. This is not the last you've
Oh,
had
I'm
this.
telling you, it's a virus or something. I need to fly back tomorrow, please.
Oh, right, you want Fresh to pick up the bill while you put your feet up?
Morning.
On your back, sorry.
Good morning. Yep, the denial's on the left.
Janis, Jason Murdoch goes anywhere near my daughter I want to know about.
Of course.
That's fine, thank you. Are you okay?
Yeah, just need a glass of water or something.
That's fine, thank you very much. Thank you, you're on the left-hand side. That's great, thanks. Chase, if you're not flying, don't you think you should be in the cabin?
Proper little Janis, aren't you? Just fill out the locker.
If I could just have your attention now for the next few moments while we run through a short demonstration of the safety features on board this 737-200. There are 6 exits. 2 at the front of the plane, 2 over the wings, and 2 at the rear. In the unlikely event of a loss of cabin pressure, crew, seats for takeoff.
Jay, what are you doing? We're still climbing.
come on, we need to do the trolley.
He's been in there for ages.
Give him a few minutes, he'll be okay.
So come on then. Who was she?
Sorry?
You were meant to come back with the booze, remember? Ah, so you did come off with someone.
Jace? Are you all right in there, mate?
Do you know what? He's been out of it all day.
Yeah, I know. When I saw him down the front galley before. Oh, shit.
What?
Great. Thank you.
Cover for me while I nip to the loo.
Yes, sure, John.
You're wrong about last night.
I haven't got time for this, okay?
It had nothing to do with Emma.
Yeah, right.
Listen to me. Look, is it so inconceivable that I might actually like you?
Well, you've never noticed me before. In fact, you've never seen past Emma.
Well, that was then.
You changed your tune pretty fast.
Look, you invited me to stay. Did I try anything on? Well, did I? No.
Look, Jason's going to be here any second.
Well, I don't care.
Well, I do. Emma's my best friend.
Oh, Emma, Emma, Emma. It's you that I want.
He's been in the first aid kit. He's taken the tranquilizers.
Jason! Jason, if you don't answer me, I'm coming in.
Hail the joy and hail the fun. Now it's time for me to get on top of the world.